listen to the hum of the city. It is not the sound of traffic as you know it, but the quiet pulse of a civilization that has endured for over 2 millennia. This is Roma, not a relic, but a living, breathing capital. Its skyline is a conversation between marble and glass, where senators debate under holographic light and citizens vote with a tap on a screen. The Eagle Standard flies not over conquests, but over a sprawling, federated republic. A superpower that avoided the temptations of a single, absolute ruler. This is the world of the Eternal Republic. But to imagine it, we must erase a single, fateful step from the annals of time. The step of one man on the banks of a shallow river. The Crossroads, January 10th, 49 BCE. The air is cold and still by the Rubicon. Behind Gaius Julius Caesar stands the 13th Legion, hardened by the conquest of Gaul, their loyalty personal, not political. Ahead lies Italy and Roma city seething with fear of his power. The Senate has ordered him to disband his army. To obey is to risk political oblivion or worse. To cross this river with his soldiers is to declare civil war, to shatter the Republic's core principle, that no soldier shall enter Italy under arms. In our history, he crosses. He says the die is cast. That decision unleashes a chain of events leading to dictatorship, assassination, and the birth of an empire cloaked in Republican rags. But today, we follow a different thread. What if, on that bankside, a different calculation was made? What if ambition was tempered by caution, or perhaps by a final flicker of Republican duty? What if Caesar looked at the water and turned back? The divergence, the refusal to invade, creates not peace, but a stalemate. Caesar, the untouchable governor of Gaul. Pompey and the Senate, masters of Rome. A cold war within a single state. And this pause, this frozen conflict, gives the Republic something it desperately lacked in our timeline. Time to reform. The near miss with catastrophe shocks the political class. Over the next 50 years, spurred by voices like Cicero, they perform radical surgery on the body politic. They don't create an empire. They engineer a federal republic. The provinces become socio-allied states with local autonomy but bound by a common defense, currency, and a constitution. The army is fundamentally restructured. Its oath is now to the Senate and the people, to an idea, not to a general. The cursus honorum, the path of offices, becomes a true civil service. It is messy, contentious, and imperfect, but it is resilient. It adapts and it survives. The ripple effect now, let us watch the centuries unfold from this new Rome. First, geopolitics. Without emperors chasing personal glory, there is no reckless overextension. The Republic consolidates. It negotiates with Germanic tribes, integrates them as buffer states, manages the Great Migrations. There is no catastrophic fall in the West, no split into Eastern and Western empires. The map by the year 500 shows a unified Mediterranean federation. The concept of Europe as a quilt of squabbling nation-states never crystallizes. Second, faith. Without an emperor Constantine, no single creed is enforced by the state. Christianity spreads as one philosophy among many: Stoicism, Mithraism, Reformed paganism, in a vast pluralistic marketplace of ideas. It remains fractured, more focused on debate than dogma. The monolithic Christendom that defined our Middle Ages never forms. The great tensions between church and state, between different Abrahamic faiths, play out as scholarly disputes, not wars and inquisitions. Third, knowledge. With no collapse, no dark ages, the libraries burn less often. Greek and Roman learning flows in an unbroken stream. The Republic's vast connected economy fosters steady innovation. By our 12th century, they might have perfected water power and early optics. The scientific revolution isn't a revolution, it's a gradual, continuous awakening. And daily life? For the average person, stability is the norm. Security is greater. But society is stratified, a meritocratic yet rigid hierarchy. You are born into an order, and while you can rise through education and service, the senatorial class remains the pinnacle. It is a world of profound order, but perhaps less dynamic chaos. The world today, so what is the headline today in 2024? The Res Publica Romana is the planet's eldest continuous state, a federal, technocratic, and semi-democratic giant. The core Mediterranean basin is its heartland, with provinces and allied states spanning from Britannia to the Persian Gulf. The Americas, Sub-Saharan Africa, and East Asia developed in parallel, as powerful, independent civilizational blocks. There was no Roman-dominated colonialism as we knew it, but a more complex world of rival superpowers. You might wake in a Levantan province. Check the news on your tablet, a story about trade negotiations with the Mayan Confederation. You might commute in a solar-powered electric carpentum. Your evening entertainment might be a globally streamed oratory contest from the forum, or a dramatic series about the Catalan conspiracy. The great political debates are not about left versus right, but about the balance between federal authority and local tradition, between republican duty and personal freedom. Conclusion: this thought experiment reveals a profound truth. Our history is not a railroad track, but a path of infinite forks. It hinges on moments of personal choice, on the whims of weather, on a single step taken or not taken. Our world, with its nation-states, its religious divisions, its explosive, chaotic creativity born from fragmentation, is the child of a fallen Rome. The Eternal Republic shows us another possibility. A world of sustained order, of bureaucratic wisdom, of a civilization that never forgot its founding principles. So we end with a question for you. Which is the greater achievement? Our world, born from the ashes of collapse, vibrant, free, and perilous? Or the weight and continuity of an unbroken republic, stable, serene, but perhaps slower? Did we, in losing Rome, gain something essential in the struggle to rebuild?